You special and she reckless. Baby, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless.
Hi, I'm Roger.
And I'm Yecenia.
And what's funny is we'll say this is the country that we're actually traveling through, but this time is a little bit different. We've been in Portugal for the past, I guess, going on 60 days now.
Yeah, it's been, almost 2 months. Yeah.
Almost 2 months. Kind of on this new journey of life, trying to figure out what we want to do, where we want to go.
Yeah.
Before we get into all of that, though, we're super excited to say Yecenia's plant-based cookbook, Sweet and Savory Life, drops today.
Yay!
Today. Link is in the bio. If you have opportunity, click on it. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, your local retailer.
Your favorite bookstore retailer platform. It's available. If you've purchased, thank you. We appreciate it. If you haven't, go get you some nourishment.
Click on the link.
Click on the link.
Publishing company did a great job, working with Yecenia. Shout out to our PR company, Books Forward.
Yes.
Done a great job also. It's everybody who's, I guess, been on this path along the way.
Yeah.
Yecenia worked diligently through our travels, working on this book, editing.
It's been quite the year.
Yes, it has been, but we're finally here. So again, click on that link. And right around now, I'm going to insert a commercial that TBN did for us. That will be airing. I'll put the air times on there, so if you have opportunity to catch it, record it, post it. Because currently we're out of the country, so if you're in the US and you're watching it, we won't see it till we get back.
If you want to fill your kitchen with flavorful, healthy food, try the new book Sweet and Savory Life by Yecenia Curry. Not only does this plant-based cookbook have 40 delicious nutritional recipes, it features stories and tips from the author based on her travel experiences and years of healthy cooking. A perfect book for those who want to nourish their body, mind, and spirit. Available at Amazon, your local bookstore, or at trilogy.tv.
Hope you enjoyed that commercial. I know I did. So right now, again, we've been traveling, I guess, nonstop now for 9 months?
Non-stop, 8 months, yeah.
9 months now we've been traveling nonstop. We visited over 20 odd countries. And the reason why we've been traveling, if you've been with us from the start, you know that in the very beginning, the goal was to take a gap year. This is the goal that we came up with in 2020, July, during the pandemic, during our first episode, of what it will look like for us to take an adult gap year, kind of enjoy life, because we'll never get this moment that we're living right now back again. Right. And we did that. But as we did a year, we're going on like 16 months now. It's been over a year.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
It's been like 16 months now. I was trying to figure out, like, where do we want to be? But we visited over 20 odd countries in the last year. And each country, we felt the energy, we felt the vibe, and we asked ourselves, could we see ourselves living there? There's just so much in trying to make a decision. And currently right now, outside of Thailand, I love Thailand. Oh my goodness, I could talk about Thailand all day. Portugal, the front runner for us.
Right.
It's very diverse. The energy is beautiful. The people are beautiful. The aesthetics of the building are great. I could be here all day. Truly can. So we went ahead and we took steps as far as trying to get a D7 visa. Getting our tax ID number, which means we had to hire a lawyer, opening a bank account. It made us appreciate opening a bank account in the US, because you can literally go online and open one up.
Easy.
Here, a little bit different. So grateful for our lawyer who helped us out with that, and we have to make a visit back to the US in order to actually apply for the D7 visa, because we have to do it in our home country. But as we're doing that, nothing changes for us as far as where we want to go, what we want to do. Right now it may look like Portugal, but our opportunity may come up and we say, you know what, we want to go live in South Africa.
Well, that's the beauty of it. I think we're always, we remain open to pivots. Opportunities that present themselves, so that we're not being so rigid that we miss out on something. And that's made for a really, really
Great adventure?
Great adventure, and an amazing past year as well,
Yeah.
also.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, like I personally have had moments of, am I making the right decision?
Right.
Should we have done this? Should we have went this way? You know, we have like friends and family that might look at us and say, what the heck are you guys doing?
What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
How long, where, how,
Yeah.
what, like, right, trying to wrap
Their minds around it.
right, and sometimes we have those questions
Yeah.
for ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, but we we talk it out. Sometimes we're talking it out in the moment as we go, and not allowing ourselves to get so caught up in, like, what did we say the other day? We were like, you were upset, annoyed about something, and you were like, I'm mad and I'm in Portugal.
Yeah.
It's just
Big
sort of
picture.
like, right, perspective.
Big picture,
Yeah.
Understand the big picture.
It's not that we're not going to get upset about things, or we're not going to have bumps in the road, but not allowing them to overshadow the moment.
Of where we're actually at.
Right.
Because again, we'll never get this time again. So it's important for us to enjoy the moment for what it is, everything that it has to offer, and learn from it. And that's what's key. So as we've been on our travels, that's what we've been doing. We've been learning, we've been growing, and it's funny. I got this light that's just shining in right now, and it's annoying me, but I'm not gonna cut this. I'm gonna keep this going.
It's like we can pause and do a little
Nah, it's fine. I don't want to do any cuts with this. It's just a honest, quick recap of how the last year went before we get into our regular scheduled program and us just traveling and kind of showing you.
Should we use that as a segue to lean into the light?
Lean into the light. Oh my goodness, I like that. That's been our thing. More positivity. Let's make positivity normal again.
Yeah.
No, lean into light. Lean into the goodness and the greatness. No matter what's going on around you. It's easy to identify things that are going wrong or things that are making you upset. But take the same energy to find things that are going right. Yecenia does this thing every night where she recaps the day and everything that she's grateful for throughout the day, which is a beautiful practice.
In my mind, I'm going through, I got it from Dr. Amen, he's a brain doctor, and the concept is every night you sort of comb through, almost like a scavenger hunt. You comb through looking for all the things that went well, or all the things that you're grateful for. From big and small, it doesn't have to be huge. And there's so many, it shifts your perspective. It's amazing how many things, and then each day I'm always thinking something that happens, I'm like, ooh, I can remind myself about that at night when I go through my head about reminding myself of all the things that went well. It's a great practice, and it shifts your perspective to see the beauty and the good in everything.
Look, I've tried to do it a couple of times. I'm not gonna lie, I get sleepy at night when I'm doing it. Like when I'm ready to go to sleep, I would like a light quickly. I do it in the daytime. I recap throughout the day of as things come up, what I'm truly grateful for. But we need that as we keep it going. One of the things that's tough when you're traveling is not having, I guess, the sense of home. As far as, because we're going from spot to spot, country to country, city to city. Heck, when we landed in Portugal, we literally drove south to north, visiting a bunch of different cities. What are the cities we visited? There's a few.
In Portugal?
Yeah, in Portugal.
Let's see.
We landed in Lisbon.
In Lisbon.
We drove up to.
We went to Estoril. And then Sintra. And then to
Porto.
And then to Porto.
Yeah.
We stayed there for about a month.
And Porto was a vibe.
It was.
We truly loved
super
it.
Chill,
We enjoyed it.
We found a dope little homemade cookie shop that we were
Yes.
going way too many times.
Way too many times. But it was good. It was great.
Yeah, and then we probably stayed in about 5 or 6 or 7 different neighborhoods in Lisbon and around the city.
To kind of see whether or not Right,
because we've realized that we like it here in terms of seeing ourselves sort of living and relocating.
Yeah.
So trying to get a sense of
which neighborhood we want to live in
ourselves and
we kind of narrowed it down. We did. Like right now, we're in a really dope Airbnb. It's very you can see the back when I see the wall. I love the wall. I love the aesthetics of inside this Airbnb. One of the most comfortable ones we've stayed in. It's almost never available. I'll actually put his link below just in case you want to check it out if you're ever in Portugal.
Yeah.
But it's very hard to actually reserve this just because of the location. But all in all, this entire journey has been extremely great. We're grateful for it. This is our first video of the year. We've been slacking because we've been living. That's what it is. We've been living intentionally, living on purpose, and just enjoying each other. Like I'm selfish when it comes to Yecenia. I'm not gonna lie. I want her all to myself. I don't feel like sharing, and I don't even like doing a video. It is what it is. But again, right now with so much going on, Yecenia's book is coming out. Figure out we might as well get back out into public again.
Yeah, right.
To promote the book.
Tip our heads out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we will be making our way back to the U.S. Within the next few weeks. Only again because in order to apply for, two reasons. One, Yecenia's book tour. So if we get an opportunity, go to YeceniaCurry.com.
Yes. Go
to events. You see all the events that she has coming up as far as what area she's going to be in for a book tour. In addition to the potential to host a, what do you want to call it? A retreat, a health and wellness retreat.
Oh, yes.
In Jamaica. So stay tuned for that.
Sacred Lotus Wellness Retreat coming soon, or more details about the retreat coming soon.
Yeah,
yes.
So sign up on the website for the mailing list so you get more information. In addition to that, I forgot where I was going with it. Website.
The wellness retreat, book signing.
Oh, we come back to the U.S. because we have to apply for our visa. That's the second reason why we're coming back. I'm like, why else are we going back? I was trying to figure out why else are we going back. But yeah, so we could apply for a visa in person, and we figure, what a better time? Because we might have to give up our passport, but I'd rather give up our passport while they do what they need to do while we're doing a book tour. Hopefully, we don't have to because we get bored easily. So what does that mean going forward? Not sure. But we're going to enjoy this journey as long as we can and kind of take it step by step, figure it out day by day. And look, any suggestion that you guys may have as far as countries to visit. Any of you guys want us to visit your home country, you want to tour us around and show us what it's like. Please do. We have a couple of friends who are from Portugal, and they stated, I used to, one of my friends was like, she already came to Lisbon to party, and she sold Porto. So we went out to Porto, we looked at it, was like, okay, this seems like a great energy, great vibe. We came to Lisbon, it was like, we can see it, but I do like the energy more in Lisbon.
Yeah, a little bit more. It feels a little bit more on speed, there's things.
Well, I'm from New York,
right?
So I like the city energy. I like being able to walk everywhere, not having to drive anywhere.
Now it's about finding a happy medium between sort of maybe being a little bit on the outskirts, so we can have like solitude and some quiet, and then kind of dip our toes back in when we're ready for a little bit of action. So.
Oh, and real quick, a quick shout out to Alux. Alux was it's a company that. Kind of, how do I explain Alux? Nevertheless, great company, inspired me. They have videos on YouTube that kind of like challenge the way you think about actually growing as an individual. And I took one of their courses about reinventing yourself. And I've learned that, no matter what age you are, you can continue to reinvent yourself. So who I am today won't be who I am 2 years from now, 3 years from now. And I can make the adjustment. Today, yesterday, I was a director in finance, and today I can be a painter. And tomorrow I can be an architect or a contractor, or I can go ahead and sell art, because that's been one of my, for another episode. I'm just saying too much, saying entirely too much. But you can constantly reinvent yourself into whatever feels right, whatever feels good. We no longer have to go the course of doing the same thing for 50 years and then calling it a life.
It's about remaining curious.
Yes.
Staying open, exploring your curiosity. So we used to tell the kids that often also, but we're practicing that ourselves. Is that it's not a midlife crisis. It's it's legitimately continuing to grow and evolve and say, okay, well, what is what I'm doing today in this season of my life still serving me? Is it in alignment with the person that I'm becoming? And what changes do I need to make if it's not?
You think that's the trick that people use when they tell you it's a midlife crisis? Because they don't want you to explore and do something different?
Well, I mean, that's what, that was like the thing that everybody talked about.
Yeah.
I think we were used to hearing whenever somebody did something, hit a certain age, and then did something that seemed, you know, out of the ordinary, or radical to people.
So if I buy a car, and say I buy a Maserati at how old I am now, would that be considered a midlife crisis? And in the States, people will say that. But if I use that same money and bought me a house in Europe, would that be a midlife crisis? Or would it be, oh, that's sensible, or that's smart?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True, yeah.
I guess it depends. I don't know. I guess it depends on your culture and where you're from.
Yeah.
But never allow that to be a reason that you don't go ahead and live, explore life and everything that life has to offer.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Like, we legit wanted to make a quick video. It's really sunny outside. It's really beautiful. And we want to get back out.
I see it shifting across.
Yeah. Time of day right now, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we really want to head back out and kind of like enjoy the weather and everything that's out there.
Enjoy the city. Just walk in random, have random serendipitous moments and walking into like record shops and thinking about getting tattoos and
Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It is what it is.
True story.
It is what it is. True story about how this video is 16 minutes, about 30 minutes ago. It is what it is. But again, as always, we appreciate you. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We're going to make an effort to put out more videos more frequently about what's going on. Some of the videos may be about us just exploring the city, and some of them might just be us having conversations about what we've learned as we've been traveling. But our goal for this year, or my goal, I haven't said this to Yecenia, I'm doing it right here, because I'm doing it right here and I post it, I'm holding us accountable.
Okay.
The goal is to put out 100 videos this year. Wow,
Okay.
that's a lot.
All right.
It is a lot. It's all good though. Why? Because if I don't do any cuts, we take 20 minutes out of our time, show what's actually going on,
For sure.
give people a quick insight.
Less polished, more
Less polished.
in the momentness.
Do people really care if I do all these fancy cuts or I do my
Right.
fade in? I get hype over it, but do you guys really get hype over it? I really doubt it. Besides my intro and outro, like our intro and outro is dope. True story. Like I got a theme song in the beginning, and at the end, like it was a regular half-an-hour show on TV.
For anyone, I'm just curious. For anyone who watches our videos frequently, if you know the theme song, the intro or the outro theme song, just type it in the comments below.
I know.
I know it. I know the words. I know the lyrics.
I know.
Because I sure you be singing along with it too when I watch it. I'm on high.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I be singing that she's special and she's reckless, but she's my bestest friend. But as always, again, thank you. We appreciate you for joining us on this journey, and we'll see you in the next episode.
I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me.